Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, we continue our topic. Okay, you have learned process chart. Okay, what else you have learned? What have you learned in our previous class?
Tuhan.
Yeah? Operation chart lagi. What else? Operation ni outline chart je. Mak, forget already What else?
Tuhan.
Tu hand chart lagi. Aaron?
Proses flow chart.
Process flow chart. Muhammad Faiz dah jawab Hazim? Hazim biasa jawab. Okay. Lagi? Yang burger tu apa? Lupa. Burger is what?
Multi-activity chart.
Multi-activity chart. Okay, Faik. Okay, today we will continue some other charts. Okay, SIMO chart. Okay, the name is SIMO chart. SIMO stand for simultaneous motion chart. To record movements by body members. I'm not sure what is by body members. Due to the detailed observation, film analysis is usually used. Okay, this is from another information from Google website. A SIMO chart is another left hand or right hand chart with the difference that is drawn to time scale in terms of basic motion called Terblix. So they use the time scale Terblix time scale. It is a technique of micro motion study. Very tiny punya motion. They do the study of the micro motion study. It is used when the work cycle is highly repetitive and of very short duration. And that's why they have the symbols that can represent of the very short time lah. Analyzed based on film analysis of recorded job. Okay, movement are recorded against the time measurement in wink. Your biggest eye. Kelip-kelip mata tu. Very fast punya movement very fast punya motion. Okay. Okay, this is the symbols. Okay, this is the symbols for SIMO chart. They have macam eyes kan, like some eyes here. Meaning search, find, select, grabs, hold. So you have the explanation here and many more symbols compared to the previous one. You just have 4 or 5. Okay. And then they have the color coding here. Okay, then this is the example of SIMO chart, but I got the black and white. So we cannot see the apa ni the details tu, right? Okay, SIMO chart we have we have the wing counter reading and the time in 2000 per minute. We just expose je lah. We just expose, not to use it. Okay, then they have the description of left hand and right hand. What is the difference between the two hand chart and the SIMO chart? So you can just identify what is the difference. Only the tablik punya time. Tablik time. 200 per minute or 1 over 2000 kan? 1 over 2000 of a minute. Okay. Okay, this is another example, but very simple word lah. Okay, and this is how they use this is before and this is after. So they try to what non-productive tablets such as searching, picking, scheduling, to eliminate as far as possible these fundamental aspects. Attention is focused on efficient tablets such as verb. The verb is charging ke disassembly, all the motion, all the operation lah. For us, we are familiar with the operation punya ni lah, activity. Okay. Loss of motion economy contribute to the improvement of the current operation method. Okay, what is the degree of movement? So this is the degree of movement. Focus on the fingers, wrist, apa ni, forearm, full arm, yang ni. Okay, we have fingers, and then the bigger one, hand, and then forearm, then go to the arm, and then shoulder. So they utilize the lower degree. The lower degree start from ni lah yang paling kecil ni, the very apa ni, very little movement ni, from the fingers until the shoulder. So they try to use and fully utilize for the fingers first, then go to the shoulder, because when we use the shoulder, that means the movement is quite wide lah, very wide. It is not good lah. Okay, flow diagram. Okay, what is flow diagram? Okay, before this chart, apa lagi? All charts kot, all charts kan. Okay, now diagram. The flow layout of a building showing the location of each activity and facilities. Okay, because layout kan. So they will show the location of activity and facilities. Use all 5 symbols to show each activity on the factory plan. So it is similar to our previous chart, operation chart, operation process chart with the circle, apa ni, square, arrow, triangle, D. Okay, floor plan is drawn to scale. Okay, the example I have shown you before kan, but this is the time lah to see what is the flow diagram. So you can see how they show the apa ni, the before improvement and after improvement. Very clear kan? We can see the apa ni, the modification very clear. Okay. So they apa ni, they reduce some movement, inefficient movement. That is what? Delay and transportation, and some other ni lah. So this is very long punya ni path, but then only this one. Okay, string diagram. Okay, what is string diagram? A scale model and where strings are used to show the path of workers to show the parts of material or equipment. Okay, they use color string, colored string. Maybe use to show multi workers and materials and or equipment. Okay, not used for analysis but only for presentation. Things, okay. Okay, this is the example of string diagram. Okay, you can see the color and they have the color representing something lah. Okay, representing group product group A, group B, C. So here you can see which departments have the law of motions. Okay. Okay, the application to find the distance moved by man or materials during the operation and its frequency. Visual impact of frequency and nature of movements. You can see by visual, the impact of frequency. To assess the suitability of shifting at the stations and sections between which too much flow of material take place. Okay. Okay. It's very simple line. Okay, now we go to the cycle graph. Okay, cycle graph or cyclograph. To record path of movement or the movement kan. When we talk about the time study, we want to learn, we want to study the movement. So this is also to record the movement. A light source, they use a light source to parts of the body to be observed. They will install pasang lah dekat our body especially our hand. Photographs are taken then. Okay, use as analysis and presentation purpose. Okay, look at this video. Start at 12. Gilbert strike. So they have the light and they study the parts of movement by installing the light source of light. Then the camera will record the light of movement. Okay, during the task operation. So they can measure lah dia punya the total of movement based on the light recorded. Okay, apply the cycle graph also as well. Okay, you can see they also have the ni yang surgeon punya ni pun. They also learn surgeon punya movement by using the light ni, the cyclograph. Okay. Okay. This is the light movement, the light movement. So they use the camera and then just study lah dia punya ni, the frequency, from where to what place. So they can see the zone of hand. Which one is frequent to move. Okay. This is similar. Chronocyclograph is similar to the cyclograph, but they can show the direction of motion. Not only that. Okay. Motion pattern diagram, an alternative to cyclograph. It is like cyclograph. But okay, they trace the scale movement on a diagram. So they just draw the pattern the pattern of movement. This one. Then they calculate lah dia punya motion. But they use the scale punya ni grid the grid of paper ke Okay. Okay, from to chat. Who does not know what is the from to chat? Never see from to chat.
Ever, Doktor.
Never Okay. Belum sampai masa lah ni. Okay, a record in the form of tables and to show quantitative movement of man, material or equipment. Okay, this is the example of from to chat. Okay, anyone can explain what is from to chat? Maybe you have used in other course before. This is a well-known method. Who want to explain? Maybe you have done your PPC ke, apa ni, facility design ke. Who want to explain this? You can see what? The from, this is from, and then this is to. That's why the name is from and to, from to chat. And also the name is travel chat. If you go to page our textbook, page 132 and 132, or in the E punya ni, E reference to 152 over 508. Okay, you just type 152, so you go to the travel chat. Okay, so you can see this is the turret leads punya department, and go to the drilling press. So it is 20, don't know, like this one is 20, 20, maybe 20 feet ke, 20 feet. So the distance is 20 feet. So as this turret leads to drilling, 45 feet, and other side, and so on. Okay, then you have to know what is the frequency. The frequency of load moving from turret leads to drilling, turret leads to drilling to apa ni, milling ni, vertical milling, and so on. So when you know what is the frequency of the movement, then you frequency of load, the load moving lah. Then you will multiply. You will multiply the distance and the apa tu, the load tu, the frequency of load. Then you get the total of movement. This one you will go you will add with the ni lah yang atas ni. Okay, apa ni, whole meal to turret lead is the same as turret leads to whole meal. So 120 plus 80. So this is the distance. 100. Okay. Okay, you go to the critical analysis. Critical analysis need to be done to identify opportunities for improvement. Okay, there are two techniques may be used. First, critical questioning, and second is identifying ineffective activity. Okay, kalau critical questioning, you just use the apa ni, procedure of question lah. Each activity is subjected to a series of systematic and progressive questioning to identify weaknesses in the existing and the current method. And then what is you always do comparison before and after. So how do you know that is the good one or bad one? So you have to question, and you have to apa ni, to ask the question lah. Okay, types of question maybe primary or secondary. Okay, primary to identify the weaknesses. Secondary to identify other possible place, sequence, person or method that is better than the existing or proposed method. So maybe there are option ni lah, ada suggestion ada suggestion. Here you can see the primary punya question, purpose, place, sequence, method, which is the question is what, why, where, when, who, how. Each question have why punya question. In order to eliminate the unnecessary activity, to combine whenever possible, or rearrange the process sequence for more effective result. And also to maybe if the question is how, because to simplify the operation. Okay, the secondary question, the answers to the primary question subjected to the further question. To identify there are better alternative. Okay. Okay, now we go to the second punya method to identify ineffective activity. Ineffective activities are opportunities for improvement. Recognizing these activities is the first step to improving them. Okay, look at the first one. Okay. Types of ineffective activities, blind movement. And there is movement to a location that cannot be seen by the worker. Okay, maybe due to the bad workplace layout, unsuitable container, inverted material or equipment, obstacle in the workplace, characteristic of materials. Okay, or okay, the second one is hold, an activity which is temporarily stopped so that one or more object can be positioned. This is due to lack of holding devices, maybe because of the holding problem, and hand activities is not balanced, badly designed holding device, and lack of training. Okay, look at this picture. How do you relate with the issue just now? The issue is blind movement and whole issue. Okay, look at this picture. Who want to try? I want to call name lah, boleh tak? Start the last one lah. Siti Syahda. Siti Syahda Aulia Hendrian ni.
Doctor, can we see the
Ada tak Siti
definition
Syahda?
again?
What is the, oh, okay, ni. And there are two now, there are two ineffective activities. First is blind movement and second is hold. Okay, then I show you the picture here. So how do you relate this picture with blind movement, movement to a location that cannot be seen by the worker, and hold, an activity which is temporarily stopped so that one or more object can be positioned. Okay, which one?
Blind movement.
Sorry?
Blind
Blind
movement.
Okay, why? Why you relate the blind movement?
Bad workplace layout.
Because of the bad layout, kan? What happened when you have the bad layout?
Dia bersepah macam ni lah. Dia material duduk merata.
Then you difficult to find the items, kan? Difficult to find the items, messy lah, scattered situation, kan? So what is the solution? You use the question tadi, kan? You what, how, when, why, semua tu, kan? So what is the solution?
Buat station atau store yang simpan spesifik material.
Okay, so you have to provide a proper apa tadi, storage, a proper storage, proper apa ni, layout lah, proper layout, which one is the frequent use, which one is very rare to use, or maybe it is only for the storage ke. Have you heard 5S? Have you heard 5S? 5S?
Yes. Yes.
What is the 5S? First,
Susun.
susun dulu ke?
Oh.
Sisih kan, buang dulu kan? Sisih. Or what? Sorting. Okay lah, in English, they use sorting, apa ni, set in order. shine, standardize, lagi
Sustain.
sustain. Sustain. If Japan they use apa seiri, apa lagi seiton, seiso kan. Apa nama entah lagi sama ada ni lah, semua S, all
Seiketsu.
S. Seisu kan, seisu and seketsu kan. Seketsu macam tu lah. So you can use the 5S concept in this method study, because they also can assist you how to arrange, how to manage the workplace. Okay, so this will answer the blind movement. This is the good example to show the blind movement, because you feel very difficult to find out what maybe trade ke kan. This is government punya ni, a cluttered shop floor impedes the easy flow of material and workers, causing production delays, errors and accidents. Okay, cluttered cluttered maknanya bersifat-sifat messy. So blind movement okay, this one compare these two picture. Okay, tadi kan Siti Syahda, are you here? Or absent ni? Syah Indrawan, you want to try? Compare these two pictures. What is the first one? Pictures, explain. And then what is the second one? The second picture. Okay, the issue is what? First is blind movement and second is holding. So what is the issue now? Sorry?
Hold.
Hold. Okay, when you when you talk about hold, so how do you explain this picture? This is whole issue. The first one is husking coconut kan? These two husking coconut lah. But husking coconut using what?
One use what is this? Machete.
Machete kan? Okay, they use machete. Okay, so what happened to the left hand?
Not balance.
The left hand only
Hold.
only hold. But the right hand do the activity of husking kan? Okay, but about the second picture?
Second picture.
For the second picture? Also husking the coconut, but what happened to the both hands?
Hand activities.
They have the both hand active, both hand active. Because both hand do the husking activity lah, husking activity. Because they
Yeah.
use one tool here. One tool apa kita panggil tak tahulah. What is the name yang ni? To help with without holding, because this tool can be used for husking the coconut easily. So this is the whole issue tadi. Ineffective activity is to reduce the whole punya activity. So now this is the example. Okay, number 3. Outward movement. Movement that requires outward body position that requires excessive energy to maintain outward posture. Okay. The possible causes, object is beyond the normal reach. Overreaching lah ni. Inverted object or tool. Object or tool difficult to reach. Obstacle, bad layout. This is outward movement. Outward movement maybe you need to bend, you need to squatting, squat. You need to twist ke, you need to reach over your your head kan. You need to apa lagi? With the sustain posture, that is outward movement. Okay. And then number 4 is change of control. When an object is transferred from one control facility to another. Okay, maybe there is equipment that normally it is designed for right hand, but you are the left hand punya orang, kidal kan, left hand. So maybe there is the thing juga, the issue, ineffective activities, ataupun you change the process ke, change of control also can involve the ni lah, facility to another name from left hand to right hand. Okay. Bad workplace or equipment layout, and lack of self-locating facilities, and lack of training. Okay. This picture. Who want to explain? What is the bad and good things here? Okay. Tadi section 2 Okay, now. Tai Yo Wing. What is the bad and good thing here? Tai Yo Wing.
I think is outward movement.
Outward movement. What is the outward here? What is the outward here?
Quite difficult for him to do the things because one is too short and another is too high. Is it?
Okay, it is because of the posture. First, the posture is bend. Not the posture tau. The workplace, the workpiece, and the is low, and the second one is high. So what not what happened? What is the tool that this this worker use? Drilling kan? It is portable drilling lah maybe. Okay, drilling machine. Portable punya machine. So what is the difference between the the first bed and the second bed? The design of the
Design of the drill.
the design of the drilling though, and the drilling machine no. Because the first one, if you see the shape ni, it is L shape. But the second one, it is I shape. I shape. Okay, this is suitable for the apa ni? For this situation, this posture. Okay, because your hand will be nature, will be nature position lah, the nature posture. But if you want to use this L for the high punya workplace like this, it is not suitable. Okay. And let's say if you don't have these two these two type of machine kan, you just have this L machine. So how do you want to do the job at the high workplace like this? You only have the first one punya tool. So what is your solution to you to drill this kind of place?
Pakai tangga.
Pakai tangga. You have to use ladder lah. You have to use ladder and make yourself to higher. And then only your hand to get the posture, the good posture like this. Okay, good. Muhammad. Okay, this one. Handheld circular saw guard. Ni to answer yang nombor 2 ni, yang ni change of control ni. Handheld circular saw guard, an example of a self-adjusting, self-retracting guard. Guards designed for right-handed selalunya, normally. And it is designed for right-handed for the right-handed people. Sometimes cause problem for those who are left-handed. A left-handed person often has difficulty operating a handheld circular saw. And some machine you can alter you can modify dia punya handheld to go to the other side. But this one cannot. So it will be difficult. It will be difficult. So this is ineffective activity. Okay. And also dangerous. Okay, number 5, difficult movement. Okay, the movement that requires manual agility. Okay, it is due to badly designed equipment and lack of suitable mechanized support, physical shape and condition of object, and the characteristic of operation. Okay, difficult movement. Okay, number 6, excessive energy required. Activity that require more than normal amount of energy. Exceed lah, terlebih. Possible causes such as inadequate use machinery, unbalanced heavy load, obstacle preventing worker to be closer to the task. Okay. Number 5, number C, and difficult movement and excessive energy required. Okay, go to this video. Oh, okay. Okay, what you can see, the problem. Okay, this is what injuries. Okay. Okay, what is your comment for this one? Okay, this one. Tak boleh berhenti. Apa tadi? Okay. What is your comment on this page, this video regarding apa tadi soalan dia? Unbalanced difficult movement difficult movement and excessive energy required kan? Excessive energy required. So what is your comment? The first one, the green punya ni, the apa ni, woman punya ni, movement tu.
Unbalanced heavy load.
Unbalanced heavy load kan? Lagi? Okay, the second one also the heavy load kan? Heavy load. Okay, it is excessive jugalah, excessive energy required. Okay. Excessive energy required. So you need that is ineffective activity. So you have to know how to do the apa ni, the job correctly. Okay? You see, without any box kan, without any container, so it will be inilah difficult to hold. Use the proper material handling. Excessive in terms of banyak benda jugalah excessive tu. Frequent move, apa ni tadi, weight dia ke, berat. Because of the dimension mungkin besar kan, besar dimension is not macam ni kan, dimension. Because of the problem of dimension, it is maybe not very heavy, but the dimension is wide and large. Or maybe the shape kan, the shape of the load. So they show how to apa ni, proper lifting the load. See, structure. So this is the proper material handling. So excessive energy required, unbalanced load, maybe because of the weight, because of the dimension ke, because of the shape. This is to answer number 6 tadi. Number 6 is excessive energy required. Ni semua dia tunjuk benda yang sama lah. So this one, ni large kan? Large. Okay. Okay, what about this picture? The load is heavy. The load is heavy, you need to bring it manually, maybe to an apartment kan, without any escalator ke kan, like escalator, apa dia punya excavator ke kan. So you need to find a solution. Okay, how to lift and carry the load. This is very heavy punya load. So they find out the solution, they find the solution. First, move with a team. So there are two people lah, and need to carry, need to lift. Okay. Then you can see here, the solution is carrying fixture. They design the fixture, carrying fixture, because otherwise, how to hold this load? Because there is no handle here, maybe ada lah kot, but it's quite kecil kan, very small. So they design this one, so easy to hold. Tak macam kita rapat-rapat sangat macam tu kan, macam susah jugalah sebab tangan is very close to the load. Okay, number 7, wait. Worker waiting for equipment and material, tool, hand, or other parts of the body to continue activity. Okay, the possible causes is hand activities not balanced. Waiting for machine to complete the process, and idle lah kan. Idle punya ni movement. Waiting for workers or next operation, lack of standard or training, and planning for the next activity. Lambat lah, it is late to plan. You plan when there is no activity, then you start to plan. Lambat lah. Okay, and number 8 is dangerous motion. Motion by the worker which can harm or him or his friends in the area. The possible causes due to the lack of unavailability of the safety guards. Workers cannot see what he is doing, shape or condition of the object. Macam tadi objects motion inertia difficult to control, especially for the liquid kan, motion inertia liquid. We have the difficulty of the controlling, to control. Okay. Comment this one. Okay, what you can comment from this video? Panggil pula, nak panggil. Rizky Zulin Pratama. Ada tak? Rizky
Ada, Doktor.
Zulin. Rizky. What is your comment? Okay, cepat sangat pula habis. Okay. You can see what is this is a bolt, bolt and the washer punya ni lah. Stainless steel washer kot, Okay, what is the current? What is the normal punya method we use? Your left hand, your right hand. What is the normal punya movement? This is the improvement, Okay, this is the improvement. Okay, current punya ni. Example kan, the current punya method. Normally what you do with your hand, your left hand and your right hand. One hand is holding the bolt, right? And then the other hand,
Hold, Doctor.
Ah,
No hand. Or
the
put
right
it
hand.
back.
Then do the activities of to assemble with the washer
Betul.
tadi kan.
Ya, betul.
So what is the new one, the modification here? Okay, this one.
Both of hand do the same thing.
Both hand do the same, similar kan? Dia kita
Similar
panggil
thing,
apa?
betul.
Symmetry punya motion, symmetry motion. Both hand do the same activity.
Ya, betul.
Not only one hand holding the holding the bowl and one hand do the activities. But now they modify the activities. Both hand doing the same pergerakan lah.
Activity, ya.
Okay, look at this one. Okay, this one. Dia start daripada kat sini. Okay. Yang ni, is this the better or worse?
I think the worst better.
Worse ke?
Better yang
Better, it's still better. Better compared to the first thing tadi, your first time and first yang kita cakap holding, one holding apa semua kan. Still you
Yes.
can see the hand do the activities, but only they do the bundle macam a group kan.
Ya,
A group of they hold, they still hold, but a group put all the all the nuts all the bolt in one row and then put the washer but the second punya tadi, okay, the first one is the current punya ni yang hold and one do the activity. Second one is both hand doing the activities. The third one is this one with a group with one row and then put the company. So the best I think lah the best punya movement is the second one. Betul? Is it correct?
correct betul.
Okay. Ada lagi tak dia punya ni? Tu je kan? Okay, and the last we have not last for today lah, last. Movement dictated by the eyes. Movement that is determined by the eyes and motion cannot be made until eyes determine the destination. This is because of the bad workplace layout, lack of self-locating facilities and lack of standard or training. Okay, for the number 10, extended motion, any motion that can be shortened without being outward. Any motion, extended motion, any motion that can be shortened without being outward. Extended motion, so the motion which is outward line, which is outward, actually it is outward because you have to to reach, extend your body tu kan. Okay, bad workplace layout because of lack of use of vertical space, obstacle in workers' path, unsuitable location of object and separated workplace. Okay. Okay, look at this picture. How do you relate this number 9 or number 10? Movement dictated by the eyes and extended motion. Okay, comment on the design. They have jigs and fixtures here again. You can see this is fixtures. So what is the use? What is the benefit of the fixtures here? Yes. Okay. Okay, what is the benefit of the fixtures? And also maybe coding, the color coding. Ong Sing Chi. Yeah, you design something here that can what? Reduce what? Okay, number 9 is movement dictated by the eyes. Number 10 is extended apa tadi, motion, extended motion. So this gambar, this picture taken which one? Ineffective activity, which one? Can reduce effort of
Eyes movement.
movement detection. It can reduce your effort to detect, because you just use the apa ni features tu very fast kan, very fast without any holding, any to see macam tadi yang number apa tadi? Number 6 is movement dictated by the eyes. You need to focus you need to focus the workpiece but now if you see this one actually this is very complicated, right? But they have the systematic punya layout kan, systematic punya workpiece ni. Systematic. So no need to detect by your eyes. They know already how to what should be installed this one should be installed what so then take this one and put in another part nampak. Dia jadi laju lah sebab dah ada ni. Dia punya ni banyak membantu. Banyak membantu. But it is complicated. But we can see the movement of this worker very fast because first expert lah, memang expert lah. But second because of this thing help assist him to do the job faster. Okay. Okay, I think we stop here lah. Then we continue. Okay. Now, for the attendance, who are willing to give the question? Okay, I want to call juga. Rangga Ramadhani ada tak? Rangga Ramadhani. Rangga. Rangga Ramadhani. Oh. Ada 3 4 absent. 4 absent. Rangga. Are you here? Ada tak sini? No, tak ada. Ada. Ya. Dia ada check something ke? Rangga, please create one question for the attendance purpose. What have you learned? Okay, just ask. Create your question. Rangga. Dia pergi makan. Rangga, kalau tak saya kosong kau punya attendance ni. Amirul dah bagi soalan soalan ni. Amirul, read the question, Amirul.
Betul? Kalau saya okey ke?
Who is that? Sekejap.
Boleh ke?
Siapa tu? Zuhair.
Kalau saya nak buat satu soalan.
Sekejap.
Based on Mat, dia kata how many ineffective activities that we have learned so far.
Oh, okay. Wah.
That is the question.
How many ineffective activities you have learned so far until tadilah? But I show the number now. Okay.
State one type lah. State one type of ineffective activity yang we learn just now.
Okay, boleh lah. Okay, Zuhair, kita tukar.
Boleh.
Sorry tadi siapa yang cakap
Amirul.
Okay, siapa yang cakap tadi? Yang second punya?
Hazim.
State 1 ineffective
Hazim.
activity. Hazim. Okay, state 1 ineffective activities that you learn. Accepting this one, nak tak termasuk yang ni, not include this one, number 11 and 12. Nampak apa tadi Rangga tulis? Rangga, what you chat here? Active sedekah. Oh. Apa tu? Balik semula. Lah, cepat nak dia tutup ni. Nak chatting dia ni kejap. Activity that require more than normal. Normal apa tu? Normal amoy? Rangga, normal amoy tu apa? Soal eja tu. Rangga, apa amoy? Tak dapat tangkal lah, Rangga. Nak help dia punya ayat pun tak macam tak masuk. Amoy tu apa? Activity that require more than normal. Oh, how many activity when so far? Okay. Oh, Muhammad ramai yang sama lebih kurang. Okay, good. Okay. So, soalan tak, saya tak bagi attendance. Ke you know to use the yang lama tu. Ya. Saya cari balik. Senyap jawab saya cari balik. This one. This is section 1. Masuk tak? Masuk kan? Okay. Section 1 and section 2. Control C. Okay. Okay, fill in your attendance.